Hold on. Okay. Hey, everybody. It's your boy Rocky from the Chicago Author, and you are tuned into the Homos Talk Show on Verse TV. Hey, I'm standing in for my boy Troy. Y'all know this is his usual spot. With me being a new host, I really don't do this. But hey, hey, Troy, I'm tuning in for you. Hey, turn up at ATL. It's your birthday week. Hey, it's your birthday, friend, as you have in your video. So everybody, you know me, Rocky, the Chicago Author, coming from Chicago. Okay. So who do we have in the house tonight?
I'm Aaron, and I didn't get to think of anything to say other than I'm super cool.
All right, Aaron. So who else we got in the house tonight?
Shit, we got Blair from the D, bringing a big D energy from Detroit. What's up, y'all? Scorpio energy. Happy birthday. My friend.
All right, Blair. And who else we got in the house tonight?
What's up, everybody? This is Rezzy, your favorite bartender from Chicago, West Side.
All right. I see y'all want to show out today. Okay. So, all righty.
And we'll go back and do where everybody's from.
Okay. So, where is everybody from? Everybody know that I'm from Chicago. Where y'all from?
I'm in Baltimore right now, but I will be moving to the Midwest to join y'all. I'll be in the Ohio side.
Come on, be more to Ohio. All right. So where we where we from?
Well, you can't bring the big D energy and not be from the big D. I'm from Detroit, baby. 313 West Side of D. Schoolcraft Greenfield off rep.
Okay. All right. All right, Rez, where you from, Rez?
I mean, the best city in the United States, Chicago, West Side. I mean, I'm originally from the South Side, but I'm on the West Side now. So West Side.
Okay, come on.
West Side.
Bring me some of that pizza and that Italian beef sandwich and that Maxwell Polishes. Okay.
I got you.
All right, guys. So we are going into the topics today.
All right. So our first topic of the day of the Homos Tea is Biles versus 1 million moms. Biles is taking on 1 million moms all by herself. So Simone Biles, Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles, did a fun Uber Eats commercial with gender non-binary man Jonathan Van Ness from Queer Eye. And on that, 1 million moms wrote in response to it because, they have to show their love by showing their hate. Yep. They said, instead of making audiences lose their appetite by glamorizing LGBTQ lifestyle, Uber Eats should focus on what it does and remain neutral in controversial issues. Now, after reading the above quote from 1 million moms, Aaron has 3 questions. Of the 3 questions, my first question that I will pose to everybody, starting with myself, who does have the right to take on controversial issues? Now, I love it when people say stuff like they should just focus on what they do and just deliver food. Uber Eats, their food delivery. Because in my mind, that takes me back to when Colin Kaepernick took a knee in the whole NFL thing, and they were like, he should just focus on what he does and just focus on running that football. No, This is America. And that's what it's built on. Like, we as citizens in this free country have the right to give our opinions. If your
Mhm.
opinion differs, then it differs. But we have the right to give our opinion. I'm going to go to Rezi next.
Personally, with that whole thing, I mean, ever since the whole LGBT legalization and more companies are starting to become more friendly towards our culture and whatnot, a lot of people just have a old school type of mindset, where it shouldn't be displayed, it shouldn't be displayed, and personally, I don't want to say the F word, but screw them. My whole thing is, why shouldn't companies become more friendly towards the LGBT community? So shout out to Simone Biles for standing up for us, man, because we ain't going nowhere, baby. So
And she said she would do it again. Yes. Now that's a lot of ma. You know what? I'm not even going to say that. Just going to move things on to Blair. Blair, what do you have to say?
I think, I mean, gold medal gymnasts or not, what people need to understand is no matter what your profession is, behind the profession, when you go into work every day, you're a person. So people need to remember that off rip. And I mean, people know people, and you can't fault Simone for being a good person. Um, I just feel like I really respect her for doing this. Um, just off rip, I definitely respect her. And then the fact that she said that I'll do it again, like there's gay people fucking everywhere. We're everywhere, and no matter if they want us to say it or not, we've been in commercials before. It's not the first time. It's just now with her doing it and her being who she is, who's to say that there wasn't like another person, another athlete in a commercial with a gay person? You don't know. But I love the fact that they make it known that that he is, was it gender non-binary?
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, like definitely kudos to her. People are fucking people before professions.
Rocky.
I just say that people need to mind their own business, let people be happy and do what they want to do. I mean, everybody in their own community have the right to have their own representation and what the fuck they want it to be and what they want to do with their life. You can choose to turn off the TV or not watch whatever, you know what I mean? People just be so invested to tell people how to not be and how to live your life, and what they don't support is not for you then. And if it's not for you, mind your motherfucking business. Now, look, that's how you do it,
Period.
Rez. Mind your motherfucking business.
That
And
part.
everybody will be fucking happy. Okay? If it's not for you, I mean, shit. If you gave me tea and coffee, and I'm not a coffee drinker, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be like, okay, let me drink this coffee and be like, ugh, and complain about it, because I know I'm not gonna drink the coffee. I'm gonna drink the tea because at the end of the day, I know that's for me. It's not for you. So mind your fucking business and move the fuck on. That's what people need to start doing. You know what I mean? Like, we're not sitting there telling the Christian people how, you know what I mean? I believe in God, but I'm not gonna tell people how to live their life and what they shouldn't do, and how to represent themselves or whatnot. Let people live. That's the problem with people. They don't let
Hmm.
people live. Life is
All
short.
right.
Why live your life trying to please other people? But
All right. And the second question that I have, and I'll go in same order. What should closed minded people and groups do if they refuse to move forward with progress, affirmation, and love? what should they do? Now, what I think is, as I was putting this together, part of me was like, they should just go onto an island all by themselves. Not an island because it's enough people. They should find a country by themselves. But I realize, you know what? Even if they create this temporarily utopian society filled with nothing but heterosexuals, and they make sure that on their TV, they don't show any homosexuality or anything like that. In a 50 to 100 years, they'll be back in the same place because homosexuality is a natural thing. It's not just something people are choosing because we saw it on TV, you know? So what should they do? People who choose not to progress, I think that they should progress, and that's what they should do. Rezi, I'm going to you again.
They should kick rocks and find them some goddamn business, and that's all.
Give it to them. Give it to them.
That part.
All right.
Give it to them.
Blair.
First off, I'm gonna piggyback off of Rezi. I just feel like you can't live and not know that you are not the only type of person that lives. Like, other shit is alive and it's been alive. We are here, they are there. Shit other than us is here. Like, just open up your fucking eyes and realize the world around you. It's not a small thing. Like, there's so many different fucking categories and just subsections of people. Learn the people. Learn that. It's not hard. Do that very thing.
Rocky.
Kiss my black ass.
Okay.
I'm gonna be my own person. Fuck what you think. Let people live. That's the problem. Why stress out about how the next person live their life? If everybody mind their business, this world would be a better place. Period. Heavy on the eyes.
Oops.
So you done scared Aaron. You done scared him. He done dropped his phone. Look at you.
I know, right? I apologize. Well, I can still ask the next question while I get this together. And the last question is, should they just continue to fight? Now, if that's what's on their heart, that's what different people having different opinions, different perspectives is all about. If it's on their heart to be like, I'm just gonna be this a-hole who just refuses to accept this thing all the way up until the end, that's the fight they choose to fight. I don't agree. And I think it can be especially difficult if they have a child who is of the thing that they are fighting. I don't know. I ask these questions because I don't have all the answers. So I'm going to continue with Rezi. Why?
So when you say
should they?
Are you talking about the company or are you talking about the organization or both?
A Million Moms. Should they continue to fight against LGBT?
I mean, at the end of the day, everyone has free speech and everyone has the right to feel how they feel. Just like Uber Eats and Simone Biles and Jonathan and Rocky and Aaron and Blair and me, we have our personal beliefs about the matter. But like I stated before, if they don't like it, they can go kick rocks and find them some business.
All right, now, Blair.
I definitely say like I agree. You have your right to speak your truth and speak what you believe in. That's your right. But you also have the right to take that L in knowing that you're fucking wrong. Like, I mean, ain't no knowledge like no knowledge. So if you want to stay ignorant, then stay ignorant. Voice your ignorant ass opinion. But just know that for you speaking that ignorance, there are hundreds and thousands and millions of fucking people that feel the complete fucking opposite. And we're gonna voice our opinions too.
Let me say that I love also in the article how Simone Biles was like, I don't care if 10 million people were against me. And I realized that she was punning on the fact that it's called 1 million moms. And she's like, I don't care if it's 10 million. Anyway, Rocky. Period. Thank you. Period.
So, I really believe that, you know what I mean? It can't be no fight if, I mean, the other people just don't give a fuck. You know, people can't fight by themselves. You know, so if the LGBT just continue not to give a fuck, then and just continue to piss them off, then I mean, eventually, I mean, they would eventually give up the fight. When I would think.
Okay. Next topic.
So the next topic is, so coming from rollingout.com, okay? Beyonce explains why she's pulling back from music. She did not call it a retirement, which is cliche word for I will return with new music in about 1 year. Hence, like Jay-Z and them, you know. Aaron says he remembers B in her 20s saying that she was working extra hard so she could retire at her 30s. Now she is 39. Okay. Aaron feels that she has more than earned this time. Name anyone you would like to step up to Beyonce's level and why. What makes them special in your eyes? So I will start off. I'm gonna try to say this without trying to offend the behinds. Behind. I'm not on the Beyonce train. I love Destiny Child though.
We know.
There's two people I would love to see in what because I believe they have it in them. Kelly Rowland is dope as fuck, and people sleep on her all the damn time. I just think that she needs to fight harder and push harder. And I don't give a damn what anybody say. Brandy, if she working with Frank Gaffson now with her performance and stuff, I think that if she just keep on like being consistent and work with the right type of producers, get the right type of promotion, the right type of team, she can be there because she can sing, she can still sing, she still got it. It's just the thing is, you know, I really think it's a confidence level. I really think it's a personal confidence level with Brandy, where she's just like, she wants to be, she's like, I'm okay, and this and that, whatever, I'm all right. But it's just like, I believe that she has it. You know, for me, it would be between Kelly Rowland and Brandy. So Aaron, what do you think?
All right. Now, I was going to say Brandy as well. And I don't want to say that you took Brandy from me, but I would love Brandy to step up. Now, I will, because quiet as it's kept, back in the 90s when I was a kid, Brandy was where Beyonce is now. A little, no, not quite the same level. Beyonce is like a whole new level. I love Beyonce. You know, I'm homosexual. Of course I do. But Brandy, I would love to see Brandy step up. Now, something that I would love is because everybody tries to be the next Beyonce now. And initially, everybody was trying to be the next Aaliyah. But the three late millennial vocalists that I love, i.e., the three 90s babies vocalists that I love, because they can sing, they just don't always do it because popular music doesn't call for it. But Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus,
Yeah.
and I know her name. It doesn't. Tiffany Evans. Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus, Tiffany Evans. Those three women can sing their butts off. They can. I've heard them. I actually bought Tiffany Evans' debut album. So I remember when she was belting back then before her articulation, like her belting style was a little bit interesting, but she worked with it and now she's grown past it. But Tiffany Evans can belt, Miley Cyrus can belt, Ariana Grande can belt. And I believe if the three of them were at the top, they wouldn't do what they're doing now. Like they would make music showing that they know how to belt diva style. And maybe that's just because I'm an early 80s baby. I can't help it. 1983, I love the good belting divas. Anyway, but those are my three.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
also,
Eric.
I would give honorable mention to Jennifer Hudson. I think that it's unfortunate, but her time, I think Jennifer Hudson is one of the great talents of our generation that we slept on just because.
And she dope, and she from Chicago. Period.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right, Aaron. We like Ariana Grande. I never thought you would pick Tiffany Evans. I was just like, she's dope. I mean, I loved her when she was doing Promise or whatnot. I'm like, okay, come on, she needed more
Right.
songs like that. You know what I mean? I was watching the video the other day. So Blair, who would you pick to be like the next person to step up like Beyonce level? Why and what makes them special to you?
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I feel like the main reason, because, well, piggybacking off of both of y'all's things, like the people that you picked are mad fucking dope. Like without a doubt. We know, we can hear that, we can see that. But we can't ignore that, even like Beyonce's dad has said, colorism exists. So like those people that you named, as dope as they are, and people before them and before them and before them, they can be doper. You can be doper than Beyonce, but God forbid, if you have a skin shade that's like mine, you not, no. You can be a Brandy, but you can't be a Beyonce. And that's fucked up and that's sad to say. But what if that was not a characteristic, if that wasn't a trait, I would definitely, number one, my homegirl, my Detroit Mosaic homegirl. I hope you watching, girl. Ryan Destiny.
Yes,
Uh, I
she's dope.
love, ain't she? She's gorgeous, singing, acting, dancing, all of that. And I mean, she's more than just a triple threat. I would also love to see, like, on the throne where she deserves. I want to see Keke Palmer eat. I want to see her eat, like, up there, because there's not a lot of people talk mad cash shit about her, like, oh, she doing this, she doing that, why she can't just pick nothing. She got to do a little bit of everything to satisfy everybody, because there's nothing that she can really do, like, off rip, that you're gonna say, like, okay, well, she eats. I see it. Ryan, Kiki, and then Normani. Like,
Normani is dope. I wish they would put her
Normani is.
on.
I can't give up for it. Okay. Yeah, yeah, just yeah. Coco Jones. Sorry.
Coco Jones?
Definitely Coco. That's a beastly motherfucker right there. If they would allow her, Coco's a bad motherfucker.
That's cool. That's cool. So why you think they're special in your eyes? What makes them special?
Because they all have so much star power and beauty and potential. And if they would have the same opportunities, because they don't, like, I wish to God that they did. They was to be offered the same opportunities as their lessers, like a light-skinned or racially ambiguous counterpart, they would fucking eat. Eat.
I agree. So with all that said, give the chocolate girls a chance because they dope.
That's right.
Give the chocolate girls a chance.
That's
Give us
right.
some. Give us some. Give us some. Period.
All right, Rez, what's going on? What you thinking? I see you making them faces. You look, you ready? You ready? Who you got in mind?
Okay. So when I think of Beyonce, okay, I am a Beehive member. I've been a Beehive member since B-Day. I ain't gonna lie. So what's up? So here's the thing with me. As far as the retirement with Beyonce thing, I read the interview with Vogue and whatnot. And honestly, to me, the only artist that I can really see who can like follow in her footsteps as far as like star power, dance, concerts, all of that would be Normani. Simply because of the fact that Normani has damn near the look. She has the dancing down pack. Like if you seen the video, I'm gonna break you up, baby. I was like, that's Beyonce Jr. right there. So I will pick her simply because if she gets the right team who is willing to invest in her, who is willing to give her her own layout as far as how she can go forward, Normani will be the next Beyonce, in my opinion. That's my number one pick. My second pick would be Ariana Grande, simply because although Ariana Grande has her own star power, in addition to the look and whatnot, the only thing she lacks, and I'm saying this as an Ariana Grande fan, if she wants to get up to Beyonce's level as far as the star power, the dancing and everything, she needs to learn how to dance. The vocals are there. The concerts, I've been to 2 of her concerts. Fucking love them. I love her stage design. I love all of it. But it's just her performances just lack the dancing similar to how Beyonce does it. But then again, when we're thinking of those type of things, we have to remember Beyonce is an entertainer. So when you go to a Beyonce concert, you're going to get entertained. Ariana Grande, she is a singer who's trying to be an entertainer, but she lacks some of the things that Beyonce brings to her concerts to entertain. Now, Normani, once again, if she gets the right team involved with her, who can give her hit singles and stay consistent and be like, look, we're gonna teach you how to do A, B, C, and D, that would be the next Beyonce, in my opinion. That would be the next Beyonce. She got the look, she got the body, she got the vocals, and she got the moves. Bring it. You better come on with it. Mm-hmm.
Cool. So we got some Normani fans and some Brandy fans and whatnot. But it looks like everybody's pro chocolate girl. So give the chocolate melanated beauties, the queens, the chances. Okay, we got Beyonce and we got Rihanna, but we need the chocolate queens to be doing the damn thing.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I didn't think that we would speak that way about it, but I hate to say that we go through cycles, but light-skinned women exclusively being the only thing, that's a relatively new thing. Like back in the day, Brandy, yes, Brandy is dark chocolate. And before Brandy, Whitney Houston, Regina Bell, Anita Baker, all of those people, dark brown chocolate women. And Whitney Houston married a beautiful dark chocolate man in Bobby Brown. I'm sorry.
I don't know if Bobby Brown is beautiful because he looked like he got dancing mouth. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I
didn't know what that is. I don't know enough about it to even allow it to continue.
Maybe in his younger days, but not today.
Amen. I agree.
He's still fine, even as a thick old man. I love it. But anyway, it's also my understanding he's very much not in favor of the LGBT community. But whatever. But all of that to say, the whole light skin is the only way for a woman to make it. That's a new thing. That's a new thing. Like after Beyonce kind of new thing. You know,
well,
I disagree.
Here's my personal belief, and I think because I also look at when we look at Dream Girls, Jennifer Hudson had the voice, but they picked like how they did Diana Ross. Diana Ross was pretty, but when you think about Diana Ross, really don't have that belting voice. She never did. She was pretty.
But can I say something about that?
But Mary Wilson did. The dark skin one? Mary Wilson her fine chocolate. Sorry.
Well, let me just say this, because I am a Diana Ross fan, the Supreme fan. Yes, my gay young ass is a Diana Ross and the Supreme fan. But as far as the Diana Ross and the Supreme scenario, what you have to remember is that back in the 60s, there wasn't really a lot of girl groups that were very soulful. So what Motown had to do really was pretty much bring, because I totally agree with what everyone is saying. If Florence would have been lead of the Supreme, baby, vocals for days. I would never take that away from her. However, it's just the thing with Motown back in the 60s, you really did not have, for girl groups, you rarely had soulful lead singers. You always had the whole petite, body moving, pretty faced girls. So of course Diana Ross fits the category simply because of the fact that she was thin, she was pretty faced, although she was cockeyed and bug-eyed. Sorry, my girl, I love her. But in the same token, she had the look, she had the move, and guess what? She had the voice, but it wasn't as powerful as Florence or Mary. But of course, you have to put the pretty girls in the front and leave the heavy girls / the vocalist in the back.
Can I chime in?
Go ahead, baby.
Okay. So with that being said, okay, we're gonna go back to the Supremes, because with the Supremes, the way that I see it, with the 60s, the way that the 60s fashion was, like you had Twiggy and everything like that, so thin was in. So Diana was instantly that it girl. Florence had the voice and she was thick as shit. And then Mary was like the Kelly Rowland. She was chocolate. She had a dope ass fucking voice.
And she was
just like in the middle. She was like, body wise at least. Like she was like literally Kelly. But then think again. Think about, what was it? Probably about 10 years ago when they had like Rihanna, A-Marie, and Tierra Marie. When they had that daily going on. Now at the time, A. Marie and Tierra Marie were and still are much higher vocalists than Rihanna. But Rihanna offered something different. But I don't feel like the Chocolate Girls should have a step down because, like, I mean, they was built for this shit. Like Normani, like when Normani was in her group, you didn't know that Normani was like Normani unless you really paid attention because they didn't give her that type of shine. Like, and like I said, colorism definitely exists. The same way that you wouldn't know that Kelly Rowland is fucking Kelly Rowland. Like she might not be as huge here in the States as she was in like Europe or whatever, but she
Oh,
had
baby, she was huge.
whole era, like a whole dance era. Like y'all gotta, it's just the States. Like we gotta really start accepting that, you know, we don't have to come. You don't have to be racially ambiguous to come with talent or beauty. Like we fuck it up in every shade, first off, but don't shade our shades. Don't shade our shades. Yeah. Because we will serve it to you each and every way around. From lightest, from fucking mulatto to Lupita, we will fucking eat. But we all need an opportunity to do so.
Yes,
Agreed.
Kenya. Yes, Kenya.
Period.
Finally, I was gonna spend some time in Nairobi, and I may still do it one day. But yeah.
So the next topic, you guys. So there's on.
I was gonna say something, I forgot. But go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, y'all. I don't know why an unknown error occurred. Stupid. Anyway. Oh, it ran out of internet. Go ahead.
Okay. So you guys, there was a picture posted. It's called from a Facebook friend. Okay. So there was a picture posted, and it reads, "The sex on the first date killed the chances of having a relationship." And the person comments, "Not for me." Okay. So does sex on the first date kill the chances of having a relationship? Maybe. Yeah, I guess it's like I always say on the show, different strokes for different folks. Different strokes for different folks, because I mean, I don't know. I guess because with me being a Sagittarius, I'm more open-minded about stuff. So I'm just like, you know, if you have that vibe, then you have that vibe. And then sometimes if you don't, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to take it back and get to know the person. But it could, you know, because then your relationship does be based on sex sometimes and whatnot. You know, talking about personal experience at times kind of make some fuck ups. Okay. I think don't act like y'all innocent, so fuck y'all.
We all have, baby. Ain't nobody judging, honey. We all have.
Look, don't act like
First off,
y'all not innocent. Come on. With a life of jacked and grinder and all this other stuff. Don't fucking act like y'all ain't had fucking sex with that partner and then end up trying to make a relationship out of that shit. So don't be acting like I'm the only one in this motherfucker. Okay. So with that being said, with my ignorant ass, Aaron, the sex on the first date killed the chances of having a relationship. Talk to me.
You know, it's so funny. And back in my thought days, when I was in college, my college thought days, age 19 to 23, I used to always tell myself that, oh, if I do this is gonna be really explicit, you guys. I'm sorry. But
You
I used to tell myself if I did a really good job sucking off a guy, then he would stay and he would love me and we would be together. Just like Rick Astley, together forever. Together forever and ever, Tupac. But it didn't work out that way for me. However, years later, when I was like 29, maybe 30, I came across this guy who on his Instagram, he was like, oh, I'm wondering if I should give up sex to my boyfriend, but I don't know. Maybe I should wait. Now that was during my prude days, and I was a prude from age 23 to 32, and didn't have sex with anybody. And I was like, oh no. Well, imagine how wonderful the sex would be if you waited and waited until you all were in a wonderful relationship and you were sitting by the fireplace on a camping trip somewhere in a cabin, and he hugged you and was like, hey, let's have sex. And you all agreed to have sex. And imagine how beautiful it would be. And somebody came in my Instagram post and was like, I hate people like you. People like you who insist on waiting to have sex. My boyfriend and I had sex on the very first night, and here we are still together 7 years later. And I was like, oh, wow. And what he added that really hit home for me, he was like, I bet you've never been in a relationship that lasted even 1 year. Didn't know me from Adam, as they say. Didn't know me from the man on the moon, but he was right. And I was like, oh, wow. So I guess some people can have sex on the first night and make it work.
Sound like he was projecting his own issues onto you, though. That's what it sounded like to me. Because my
No,
thing is,
Man,
no,
That
but
part.
he was in a relationship that lasted 7 years.
but
He
that's
wasn't
him.
projecting.
He made it
Yeah.
work. He pulled out what he had to pull out, but that's not for everybody.
It's
Like
not
for me, I've been in relationships where are they relationships or are they flings? Let's be honest with me. Because sometimes I don't last long. Y'all know in the
okay.
street, it don't last long sometimes. And I start off with sex with some people. I'm like, ooh, and I like their vibe, and we like the same music, and and then you start fantasizing. I'm a hopeless romantic. One of my friends recently just told me I put the hopeless in romantic. He cussed me out and read my life. Okay, but I have my mind that, oh my God, I can make this person to be this way and whatever. And then when they show you who they really are, it's just like, oh, this is not mixing. Because I'm a certain person where it's I like my shit the way I like my shit. I like shit to be done a certain way. Maybe that's the reason why I've said it before. Maybe that's the reason why I'm not in a relationship right now. But, and also because I got a strong personality. I got tired of dealing with the same shit. So, my mouth, which people say my temper, my mouth made people just be like, yep. And I'm like, fine, goodbye. Anyways. So with that being said, enough about myself. Blair
Yeah.
does
I know what.
sex on
To
the
that, I
first.
say this.
Okay.
Definitely, like, I don't. Sis, if you want to fuck him on the first night, do that very thing, because I will tell you this much. It will tell you a shit ton about what the fuck you about to get into. Like, if you want to fuck him, first off, if you want to fuck him, fuck him. Fuck him. But
Just fuck.
I also think that you learn a lot. Like, I feel as though that you learn a lot from fucking somebody that you're not really on that tip with, because there's expectation here that starts here. Like, we're not even in a relationship, but we fucking here. And if it's passionate, if it's good, then it can get there. But if you fucking him and it's sour here, like, you can either you can jump ship. You can get the fuck out the way. You can get the fuck out the way right then.
Now, look. Now, you mean sour like sour boy pussy or sour dick? Is it sour?
If the dick ain't giving you what you need, I'm speaking for a friend. I'm the friend, but you know, if you're not getting what you need at that moment, if you peep it, like, he just, if y'all bodies not mixing in harmony off rip, like, no matter how good the vibe is, like, once you do that, or like, not even just full on fucking, like, if the shit ain't right, and you got to think about, like, okay, well, now I got to teach him, and that kind of, that fucks up the flow for me, at least. Just, you know, I say fuck him on the first date. Find out what you're getting yourself into. And then see if it's worth it to go in. You don't know if you got to be a teacher unless you see what the class is working with.
Okay. Okay. All right, blah, 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 blah.
After college. So the thing with me and Rocky, you kind of know me because we go way back. So, you know, I was the innocent, oh, I don't do that. I want to wait 3 months to see. I was that person. I was that teenager / young adult. I'm not going to bullshit you. That was just me. So here's the thing. When I was dating back in college or hell, senior year of high school and whatnot, I used to always be that, oh no, I don't do the first date having sex thing. I think that should be romantic and we should be, you know, setting the mood and this and that, you know, and honestly, at 29 years old now, I'm like, at the end of the day, we're both grown. We both have the decision to say, look, if we want to have sex, we want to have sex. If, you know, and hey, if we decide to go forward with us being serious, then so be it. You know, and my whole thing is, personally to me, I don't see nothing wrong with having sex on the first date. If anything, I feel like results vary with people. You know, Rocky may want to have sex on the first date to see what the fuck he's getting himself into, whereas Blair may be like, oh no, it's a 3-date minimum. But Aaron may be like, shit, I don't matter. 3 dates, 4 date, 1 date, 1 hour minimum. I don't give a goddamn, you know? I say all of that to say it depends on the type of person both parties are. Because the one thing that I have learned is sex is a very powerful weapon. And I'm gonna say that again for the folks all the way in the back. Sex,
say it again.
Look in the camera. Let me look in the camera. Sex is a very powerful weapon. Okay.
Did y'all hear him?
And
listen what he said when he said it.
And a lot of people abuse that powerful weapon for the wrong reasons. Because like I say again, I was a helpless romantic growing up. I wanted to be special. I want us to be on a balcony, or I want us to be in a hotel room, or I want to set the mood with candles and spinning pillows and all types of stuff. But at the same time, I was also that person who knew that at the end of the day, I knew how I get when it came to sex. Like, man, look, the moment I let you hit it, sorry if I'm going to become too graphic for the viewers, but it's like the moment I let you hit, oh, we're in love. he loves me now. He really does. It's like, no, nigga, I just got my nut and went the fuck home. You know? So again, it depends on both parties. Because if you have that one party who was like me, where it was like, oh, I'm a hopeless romantic. So if we had sex, we're in love, we're gonna have, we're gonna get married and have dogs and buy a house and call it a day. But if you're also like, well, shit, I'm just trying to fuck shorty, so what's up? It's not gonna work out. So the moral of the story is communicate before y'all start giving up y'all sugar walls and sugar pipes. How you doing?
I
Sugar
definitely
walls and
agree.
sugar
And
pipes.
Huh?
Sugar walls
I
and
was gonna
sugar pipes.
say,
It's the sugar
I
for
was
me.
I was gonna say I want to definitely agree with that, like, because you just don't know what you're about to get yourself into, and especially if you're about to get yourself in a relationship, you want to know that that is about to be good. Like the fucking is about to be good. Excuse me, I cuss a lot, but in my case, you definitely want to know if the dick is good. Like you want to know if the head is good, if the dick is good, if all of that is good. Like, and if I find that out first, like, if you talking on the same, you speaking on my same vibes, you doing all of this shit right, and I'm telling you, like, no, I'm dumb nasty. Like, not only do I suck dick from the back, but I also wear, a yellow hanky. And sorry, that's my onyx. That's my onyx popping out. But I'm telling you
Come
all of
on,
this shit.
unfiltered. Come
Come
on,
on,
unfiltered.
Onyx. I know Onyx.
If I'm telling
I don't
you,
remember, but I know it.
hey Onyx, wild things. Hey, what's up, brothers? But if I'm telling you all of this shit, and if I'm telling you all of this shit, like, I'm nasty as shit, real shit. I like my dick sucked like this. I like to get fucked like this. I like to fuck like this. I like this and this. This is my kink and this is my fetish. And then I wait until we decide that, no, it's time for a relationship. And then we finally do fuck. And your shit is weak. Your shit does not match up to my levels. I'm going to instantly be like, boy, get the fuck out of here. No, I don't got shit to say to you. No, because you lied to me. But you could have found that out. Sis, you could have found that out. If you would have fucked him, if you would have just went on ahead and fucked him from Jump Street.
He said every freaking night and every freaking day.
Baby, because listen, Disney movies are movies for a reason. That shit came out before you. If you want to make your own movie, do that. But keep them as cautionary tales. Fuck him first and then find out if he's worth it.
So, can I ask for is what you all are saying that it depends on the person and who that person is and how much sex matters to them? Because some people, sex means a lot, and if they wait and find out that you're not good, it will be a problem. But for some other people, sex doesn't mean as much. So if they wait and they find out, oh, you know what, it's not the best I've ever had, but I like their personality, that's enough. Is that what you all are saying? Everybody, it sounds like you're kind of saying that.
No, I don't know, because if the sex is bad, then you're placed in a completely different category. You can't be up there. You can't be my dude.
You're one of those people who can't be in a relationship if somebody is giving bad sex. But some people don't feel that way. For
Oh,
example,
hell yeah.
I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
Sex isn't that big to me. The last time, and we're being
Come on, filter.
forthright
Be candid. Have at it. Yeah.
everything. Yeah. The last time that I engaged with a guy physically was last year, right before, last December. You know, after COVID and everything, it's been like, I don't need to risk anything, so I'm not a big fan of that scene anyway. All of that to say, sex is not a make or break for me. But Blair, it sounds like it is for you.
Oh, hell yeah. Yes, it definitely is. Like,
and you have a right to feel that way.
Definitely. If I'm gonna be with you, I'm a horny motherfucker. So I like to, I like dick and ass, like, but if it's not coming at me, if it's not reciprocated the way that I need it to be,
if it's not coming for him, y'all.
What if it's coming in you? Bada bow. Okay,
if it's not coming in me, if it's not coming in me the way that I need it to, coming in me and coming at me the way that I need it to, then you gotta go. We can be friends, but
Blair, you're wonderful. Anyway,
no filter.
But I agree, though, Blair. I totally agree, though. I really do. I agree with that.
So Blair, so Rezzy, you're another one who's like, if you wait for the sex and find out, you know what, it's not that great, you would want them to kick rocks.
No, you know what? No, I wouldn't necessarily say that, because I feel like this. Some guys are teachable and some guys are willing to learn. But if you have the type of guy where his ego is like, yeah, I give the best dick and I give the best dick ever, but only in reality, you're only staying hard for 2 minutes, they're not teachable. So in that case, then yeah, you know what? This ain't gonna work out, because you have an ego that shouldn't be there, when in reality, the sex game is not even there in the first place. However, if you are a guy that's like, what can I do to please you the way that you want to be pleased? Teach me. Then of course I'm gonna be like, you know what, this may work. We can. I can tell you, if you, Lord, forgive me for being graphic. I'm sorry to my friends and family who may
do it, baby, do it. Go ahead.
But I may be like, the way you hit it, you're not really hitting the prostate. You really just, you gotta. It's a certain way you gotta hit it, and sad to say.
Teach me how to fuck. Show me the way to my dick.
I don't give a fuck about how big your dick is, baby. If you're not hitting that part, if you're not hitting that little sweet spot for me, no.
And really to be honest, and I don't mean to put the tops or the verse tops out on blast, but a lot of tops and verse tops, they're not really fucking to please the bottom. All they doing is just in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. No, that's not what.
Do you know why though? Do you know why, Red?
Tell me why, Rocky.
Come on, Rocky. You better come on with it.
It's the OnlyFans for me. It's the Twitter for me. It's the Cash. What's his name? Cash De Niro's and the
America's Best Bottom.
And what's this dude I'll be watching all the time? It'd be interesting. I'll be high as fuck. I'm like, okay. Yardies and the Yardies. It's the Yardies.
Okay, well, stop watching them and watch your bottom. Watch how they respond to shit.
Exactly. And Blair,
that's why you lick it before you stick it.
It ain't even about licking and sticking.
Yeah, it's not even about that.
Licking about before sticking. The whole thing is this: as a top, your goal should be to please your bottom. It's not.
One more time.
You want me to say it? Hold on.
Wait, shouldn't it be mutual though? Shouldn't it be mutual? And that's spoken from a bottom.
Exactly. As the top, your primary goal should be to please your bottom. Just like as a bottom, it's my goal. Yes, I am a verse bottom. I will say that proudly. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
But as a verse bottom,
hello.
As a verse bottom, it is my goal to make sure that my man, whoever that is, that I'm throwing this motherfucker back. I'm giving you something that you can feel. I'm meeting you halfway so you can meet me to hit my prostate, to massage my prostate, to give me all the feelings. So my whole thing is, Kai Laverne and whatever you said, them porn stars and whatnot. Yeah.
Cash De Niro.
I mean, Cash fucking De Niro. My whole thing is this. Yeah, it's porn, but at the same time, you have to understand, with porn, they're not aiming to please. They're aiming to show off and say, yeah, I got this long stroke. Yeah, I can go 2 hours, although we didn't cut the camera off for about 4 times so I can get back up. But no, to me,
wait, you just fucked up the visual for me, Rez.
Tell it, brother.
So now when I be watching Twitter, I'm gonna be like, oh, so they this how many takes of this?
I'm telling you because
why would you need so many takes?
Talk to you do. It's kind of porn.
Find out what you do likes. Like if
I'm never gonna look at Twitter and OnlyFans the same ever.
You should. First off, you should never, ever. Like, if you want to find out like different shit, like I mean, I'm saying it's not unhealthy to find out, like, you know, get into the strokes and shit of different porn stars, but find out which porn star your mate fucks with, because they fuck with them for a reason. Like, I love XL. Like, XL is my favorite porn star. And I fuck with him because I'm verse. And XL is sensual. He's sensual. Like, if I say like I like XL, that don't mean like I want you to fuck me like XL in the nastiest.
Exactly.
No, I mean, like, look at the shit that he does. Like, he's sensual. Like, I like that shit.
So you like the licking on the nipples and the rubbing on the thighs and the rubbing on the booty and
Baby, I'm a full honest man. We'll be a whole different showcase talking about the shit that I like. But
you know what though? But for me personally, I look at porn as like not necessarily something to be like, I gotta do exactly what they have to do type of thing. It's one of those, okay, I want to, it's more so of like, okay, this is how you please so-and-so, or, oh, this is how you do whatever. To me, porn is just something that's like, oh, it's a storyline, they get it cracking, the end. You know what I'm saying? Because, and it's kind of funny you said Axel is your favorite porn star, because I don't really have one, but lately, Lord, I'm telling all my freaky business. My friends gonna be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But me personally, I like Kai Laverne because of how, he actually makes love, but also he realizes like, no, this is a porn. I'm finna fuck some shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's and like I said before, at the end of the day, it's like, it's a top's job to please the bottom. It's a bottom's job to please the top. It's like y'all have to meet halfway. You have to meet halfway, because basically if you don't, it's going to throw off the whole vibe. It's going to throw it off, in my opinion. And my whole thing is, I just don't want nobody just, no, massage. That is the word for tonight. Massage. Period.
Wait. Hold on. I got my pen. Hold on. Rez.
Take notes.
Massage.
Stop playing with me.
Rez, look at me. Look. Rest says massage. Cause I used to be that way, but I mean, you know, niggas nowadays, they be, you know what I mean? And it's about the dick size and shit, you know what I mean? They be expecting motherfuckers to be like 12, 13, 15, and all the shit. I mean, shit is the ocean of emotion, and sometimes, okay, I'm sorry.
And that's
Next
another thing
subject.
too. Oh, okay, sorry, we switched.
No, and see that's the thing that I'm saying. Like with me liking XL, it's not about the fact that he has this big beautiful dick. Hey XL, I hope you watch. But it's about the fact that he's so fucking sensual. Like XL is he gonna look at you in the eye. He gonna eat your ass. He gonna suck your dick. He gonna finger you. He gonna feed you the dick. He gonna ride your dick. He gonna do all of these things, and it's so sensual. Do that. Like if I'm telling you like I fuck with XL like that, and then you fuck me like fucking Tiger Tyson, or you watch one
That's a
XL clip.
way back throwback. Wow, Tiger Tyson. Okay.
If you doing these things, like I mean, I'm telling you, I like shit for a reason. Like I don't know, just pay attention, watch, because I'm a mirror. I'm gonna throw some shit back. But if you're not giving me what I need, then if you're not giving me my Excel, then there's a Chino Black. Or
Because I'm not gonna lie, out of the years that I've had sex, there's only been 3 guys out of the years, and I've been in the gay community for about 12 years now. 12 years, yeah. Out of the years of me having sex from losing my virginity up to my grown-up days, there's only been 3 guys who I will say that I can say.
Ooh, you lucky.
Guys in my lifetime. There's only been 3 guys.
Baby, you lucky with that 3. Because look, I just turned 30 a couple of days ago.
Happy birthday! Happy belated!
Happy birthday! Oh yeah, that what?
Happy birthday.
So that makes you a
And we're
Scorpio.
gonna bring this topic to a close, y'all.
All righty. So next, so we're gonna be talking about the homo's dawn of the day. You want to take that over?
And I'm turning off the live. Boop.
Is it off?
It's a clipboard. No, I said stop.